Hello and welcome. This presentation on Amazon Prime Music is brought to you by Keensight Research. Today, we will be giving an overview of the secondary research we conducted revolving around the brand. First, we will recap our situation analysis, which included an analysis on the industry, the brand, the main competitors, and consumers. Second, we will look at the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats pertaining to Amazon Prime Music. And lastly, we will see how all of this information consolidated into questions for future research. First, we will go over a situation analysis for Amazon Prime Music.
The music streaming industry is in the growth stage. Streaming has taken over many other forms of listening. In 2019 alone, it was 80% of the entire music industry's revenue. Revenues mainly come from a combination of paid subscriptions and ads. The largest revenue came from the United States alone. The number one streaming service is Spotify, which holds 36% of the market share, followed by Apple, which holds 18%, and then followed by Amazon Prime Music, which holds 12%. The music industry is expected to grow, and streaming is the number one skyrocketing platform which music is bought from in today's age. It is only expected to keep increasing and at a very rapid rate.
Amazon Prime Music offers consumers over 2 million songs and more than 1,000 playlists and stations. It's ad-free, easy to use, streams to multiple devices, and allows unlimited song skips. According to the U.S. Brand Relevance Index, Amazon is one of the most relevant brands to consumers, but not their music segment. In January 2020, Amazon announced they reached 55 million subscribers worldwide. Fiscal earnings of the Amazon parent brand topped $2.3 billion in the fourth quarter of 2019. Amazon Prime Music currently holds 12% of the market share for music streaming services. Consumers can access Amazon Prime Music through the Prime Music app on their mobile devices, on a computer, or on an Alexa, Amazon smart speaker. On the app, users can create playlists, download songs to play offline, and listen to public playlists or stations curated by Amazon. Prime Music positions itself as a benefit of having an Amazon Prime membership, as Amazon Prime Music is included in the cost of Amazon Prime, which is $119 per year. Amazon Music Unlimited is an extra $7.99 a month or $79 a year, and it offers subscribers more music, tens of millions of songs, alongside other features. Non-Prime members pay $99 a month for Unlimited. A Voice Is All You Need was one of their largest ad campaigns from 2019. It ran across several media channels, including online and out-of-home billboards. The campaign featured many popular artists from many musical genres, including the Beatles. Here's an example of their videos from the 2019 campaign, A Voice Is All You Need. Their most recent ad campaign is Song for That. This campaign has aired mostly through YouTube videos. It features famous celebrities like Halsey, Liam Payne, and Katy Perry. In these 2-minute videos, these artists get asked to name songs that they recall during certain experiences, like what they listened to before performing.
We might rock out for a little bit longer at the end of 3 a.m. in one city than we do the next night. My Type by Sweetie.
Competition for Amazon Prime Music falls into two categories, direct and indirect. Direct competitors include Spotify and Apple Music, who have both dominated the music streaming service for years and have the largest hold on the market. Spotify focuses on the curated playlist based on the data they collect from consumers, while Apple Music is accessible to everyone with an Apple device. On the indirect front, SiriusXM, Radio, and Audible present alternative solutions to consumers' problems. SiriusXM is a premium radio for a similar price and offers over more than 140 channels. Audible does not specify in music, but offers an extensive library of audiobooks for those looking for a solution when wanting to listen to something.
The primary target market for Amazon Prime Music is 18 to 24-year-old college students. College students are the leading demographic for music streaming users according to Edison Research. As far as geographic segmentation goes, Amazon Prime Music users mainly come from developed nations with mostly Western cultures and access to new technologies. The US and the UK make up the two largest geographic areas. With regards to income, 46% of the segment report an annual household income of over $100,000. College students value customization and prefer to listen to their favorite music anywhere, anytime, and in a playlist of their choosing. When making a purchase decision, this group considers price, convenience, strong word of mouth, and how beneficial the service will be for usage in their lives. Analyzing data from a spring 2018 Simmons Insight report provided further evidence that the segment is a strong target. They spend the second most amount of time on computers, access the internet at school most often, and are less concerned about consumer privacy than their older counterparts. The secondary target market for Amazon Prime Music is 13 to 17-year-olds, part of Generation Z. This generation is the biggest media audience, encompassing 26% of total views, equaling 4 percentage points above millennials, according to Nielsen. A Cowen study shows that music streaming services make up 51% of a teenager's daily listening time. In addition, this generation is on track to pass millennials in size and eventually spending power. It is also important for Amazon to target this demographic because of a system created that allows teenagers to shop on Amazon with their own Prime account, but still give parents oversight on purchase confirmation. With teenagers forming their own Amazon Prime account, they are set up to use Amazon Prime Music as one of their main sources for streaming music because it is readily available on the platform and free.
Now that we have looked at relevant information pertaining to the music streaming industry, Amazon Prime Music as a brand, their main competitors, and their consumers, we will put all of this information together into a SWOT analysis. Amazon Prime Music has a lot going for them in terms of strengths. First, over 100 million people already have access to an Amazon Prime membership, and members have access to Amazon Prime Music for no additional cost. This creates a very large base of easy-to-reach potential listeners. There is also very high brand awareness associated with Amazon, and they have a large international presence. This creates the potential for Amazon Prime Music to tap into overseas markets. In addition, access to the intellectual property associated with Amazon, as well as data associated with Prime members, may also prove to be extremely helpful. As for weaknesses, Amazon Prime Music has a minimal recent share of voice, and they lack a clear competitive advantage over leading competitors, such as Spotify and Apple Music. In addition, the differences between Amazon Prime Music and Amazon Unlimited are not readily explained, and the advantages of upgrading are rarely communicated. There are several opportunities that Amazon Prime Music could tap into, including the growing music streaming industry. Machine learning and big data also allow streaming services to create customized experiences for listeners, and the majority of consumers aged 18 to 24 consider mobile technology to be an integral part of their life. Threats for the brand include that strong industry leaders create fierce competition for market share, and Spotify and Apple Music already hold 36% and 18% of the music streaming industry respectively. Lastly, other forms of listening, such as podcasts or audiobooks, can shrink demand for streaming music. Finally, we'll examine how all of this information comes together and prompts the need for future primary research. We'll define a clear research purpose and look at questions that will guide our future research. Generally speaking, Amazon Prime Music lacks relevant communication of a clear competitive advantage, and this is a core problem for the brand. In order to advertise benefits relevant to consumers in an effective manner and ultimately take down the market leaders, Amazon Prime Music must carefully examine what sets their streaming service apart from competitors in the consumer's minds. However, details regarding how people use the streaming service, what they value most about it, and other things like that are not available through secondary sources. Thus, primary research is needed to help Amazon Prime Music develop a clear competitive advantage and communicate it to potential listeners. In doing this, we'll need to gather information about usage habits across streaming platforms and devices, along with features consumers value most. Our research questions will include: what are music streaming listeners' habits like? What do users like and dislike about the music streaming services they use? And what features of the services do consumers value most? Thank you so much for listening. Go Keensight Research. Bye-bye. Now that our presentation has come to a close, we would love to hear your feedback. Thank you for listening.